Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
Okay, I feel like I got some static in my ears. Good morning. Hi, friends. Who's your gang? Good morning, y'all. Y'all, what's up? What's up, y'all? Good morning. Okay, yesterday, if you were paying attention, I told you guys earlier in the week that I was going downtown to the courthouse to be nosy, right? Yes, me. I went downtown to the courthouse to be nosy, girl. I was over there observing the homicide docket downtown, Mecklenburg County, and baby, it was everything that you would imagine that the homicide docket would give. Okay, it gave all of everything that you, girl. It was first 48 SVU. It was everything. Okay, it was a whole entire mess. And I just had to get up out of there. I left right around noon. Um, oh my God. And then of course, as fate would have it, the case that I really went down there for, the lawyers had already resolved it before they needed to call the criminals to come and, show up in court because there wasn't no business. It was really administrative. So it was an administrative situation, and I was going because I was hoping to see the shackle shuffle of the three ladies who were accused of the murder of Dominique Moody here in Charlotte. And yeah, that didn't happen. But anyway, we'll talk more about it. I was so like mentally exhausted yesterday after coming from downtown that I had to go. As soon as I left the courthouse, I went to the grocery store to pick up food to make for the weekend, and got home, dropped off the food. I had like about 10, 15 minutes like for myself. And then I had to turn around, go pick up Farah from school, and then realized I needed to go get some hamburger buns because I was going to make hamburgers. I made hamburgers yesterday and we only had sourdough bread, and I wanted to get some. She likes potato bread anyway. So we did that and then got home, cooked, ate, and then I got caught up on the news. I got caught up on Pooh Shiesty, and I got caught up on Nancy Metayur Bowen, the vice mayor from Coral Springs, whose husband put 3 bullets in her. Okay, girl, a mess. Bonjour, 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 bonjour to mes amis. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so I looked up Lacey Fletcher. Is that the one? So Lacey Fletcher, so I looked it up. Is she, so she's got 2 like trailer parkish looking parents who let her basically like decompose on a couch. Is that the girl you're talking about? And I guess I don't know, did they get life in prison? I looked them up. I wasn't really sure. Okay. So you want me to just tell the story to the people, bring some awareness because it's been adjudicated, they've been sentenced and everything. You just want me to share some awareness with the people. Is that what you want me to do? Y'all, I've been getting requests. I got another request too. For the candy lady out of Florida. The candy lady. Oh my God. Okay. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I'll do that with the candy lady. The candy lady might be a whole entire episode by herself. I'm like, "Oh my god." Yeah, okay, so I saw them, um, I did some research on that because I didn't know I didn't know what the deal was with that, and I did get into, um, just kind of like some broad information. Um, is there anything I need to know about that like, is there something that is kind of like a nuance that if you have been following it, because I haven't followed it. So if you were following it, there might be some things that make it even more interesting. So let me, if you could send me a note, look at my description box. Well, on here, Love Lies and Lace, you can send it wherever. Um, or hit me up on Real Talk Bougie on Instagram, or just send me an email, either one. Um, if there's just something specific in particular that makes this story interesting, like if there's like, but don't forget, like this happened and this was okay. Who's ready for Easter? I don't know who's ready for Easter, y'all. I do need to go do a little whatnot shopping. I did have a thought yesterday, like what am I gonna cook for Easter, and I have no idea what kind of so, okay, well, that's interesting. If you're okay, so you're actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. So this podcast is not for you, boo. This is adults. Okay, this is you don't have it. Okay, don't worry about it. Do you know Lacey Fletcher? Don't worry about Instagram. That's fine. Okay. Let's get into it, guys. You don't have it. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out why. Why? Okay. All right, guys, let's get into it. So that was what happened Thursday. I think Wednesday, I think I dropped a video. Yeah, let's see, guys. Let's get into it. They have playing pretend on time. They love playing pretend. Okay. Yeah, girl, we don't have time for the play. Okay. I don't know who's what, to be quite honest. You know what I mean? Oh, I feel like Tuesday kind of threw me off because something was going on with YouTube. Is that right? Something was going on with YouTube. Wednesday, I think I just dropped a video. I intended to come back, but the week has just been absolutely bananas. So, um, and then yesterday I was at the courthouse and I needed to take a day off after that. It was draining. It was very much giving draining. Um, let's see. Uh, let's see. Baby. Okay. Um, all right, let's get into it. So Gina, so I did not watch this full episode. I think I dipped in and watched some, I'm going to be honest, but it is more fun when I'm a little bit shocked, but sometimes I do like to just go ahead so I kind of know what's getting ready to happen. I don't know, I just go with it. But typically when there's a video, I might skim through a little bit, but this one I don't even remember. I'm gonna be honest. All right. So again, who's ready for Easter? I don't know. I mean, I don't, we don't do like a big Easter celebration, even though Easter is like the biggest, you know, I guess Christmas seems like it's the biggest, but Easter's really like the biggest, Resurrection Sunday and all of the things. So, but I don't know. I haven't really planned anything special. I haven't planned a special meal. I don't know if you guys have or not. But I've got a bunch of days to get ready for it. Call themselves. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. If playback doesn't begin shortly, okay. All right. Yeah, I was like, "Wait a second, what is going on here?" Okay. Good morning, good morning. Who got here first? Let's see. Oregon City. Is it Oregon City Street? I feel always awkward saying it because 'cause I'm never sure, like, is it Oregon City Street? Good morning. Nesto's handy girl. Hi, Jay Breezy. Good morning. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, let me I hate to close a window. I thought I had this ready, but it just seems to be giving me a little lagation. So, did you guys okay, so good morning, baby. Good morning. Did you guys see the BetterHelp video? Nobody really seemed to watch it, but well, no one as in her audience. Her typical audience don't seem to be here for it. Have you guys seen that? Let's see. We are not going to watch this, but we'll skim through just a little bit. I really find it hard to believe that Gina actually really used the service. I'm gonna not gonna lie to you. I just find it hard to believe that she actually really engaged the service as let me switch internet. This is weird. Okay. Hold on a second, please. Okay. Farrah's like, it flashed red. I don't know what's going on with Spectrum. Maybe something weird was happening with Spectrum because it was like not loading. I think so. But it's weird because she doesn't seem it just didn't seem like she would actually it it just you'd have to see it. Okay, come let's hold on. We're gonna get to it. If my if this would ever load. I just switched internet, so maybe it'll load. I don't know. And because I didn't okay, let's see. Ooh, it's gonna be one of these days, y'all. I just don't see her being reflective and thinking that anything is wrong to engage BetterHelp. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. I don't think she thinks in her, but she could be the type of person who's going to put on a good face and be crying under her sheets or something. Um, I'm not really sure. You know what I mean? She could just be. Let me take this off. It's like, my God. We've been doing so good for a minute, and now you know what? Let me go get my Mac. Alright, I'm gonna try and make this now it's all of a sudden wanting to go, so let's see. If this is gonna give me a hard time, I'm gonna have to go to my other computer. I'm gonna have to go get my computer and get in. Hey, Farrah, are you in my room? Can you go get my Mac next to the bed? The small computer? Not the big, big one. Y'all, I have too many computers. Okay. But this is the computer that I'm sitting at, my desktop is I this is what I like to go. This is what I like to stream on, but it's not cooperating with me on today. Okay. So, I guess we'll talk about it for a minute. Gina, and the thing with this is that Gina, thank you, babe. Appreciate it. The thing with this is that she used a lot of stock footage. Now, is there anything wrong with using stock footage? No, no. I'm not going to say that there is. I don't care what she produces. You know what I'm saying? Like how she produces her. I'm just talking about it. I'm not giving her notes. I'm not telling her what to do. I don't. It's fine. All I'm saying is that she did, I don't know if she wrote a script or they sent her a script to talk over,
That it makes therapy feel a
but she basically is doing this whole better help. A lot of times when you see some of these influencers talking about better help, it is maybe a minute or two. Gina did a whole damn 8 minute. She did a whole My Jazzy Life video. There's some bloggers out here, vloggers rather, who that's their video, 8 minutes. Now we know Gina likes to put out a damn movie every time. She's always an hour or something, but she decided to talk for a whole damn 8 minutes.
lot more accessible. Because let's be real, y'all, finding a therapist the traditional way can be a whole process. You have to search around, call offices,
She decided to walk around in her booty shorts to advertise these people's product, which is online help.
started looking into therapy apps like BetterHelp. What I like about it is
Did you talk to the therapist about these shenanigans that you like to pull?
that it makes therapy feel a lot more accessible. Because let's be real, y'all, finding a therapist the traditional way can be a whole process. You have to search around, call offices, check availability, see if they take your insurance.
Do they even go outside to that backyard? That's what I want to know. Do they even use that backyard?
Schedule appointments weeks out, and if you're already busy or overwhelmed, that alone can feel like too much. BetterHelp kind of simplifies that whole process. Basically, go online, answer a few questions about yourself and what you're looking for, and they match you with a licensed therapist. The questions aren't complicated either.
So basically, she took the Gina Jyneen Let's Eat program and took some of her footage that she's going to talk over and tell us that she's going to go get lit, turn up. I'm getting ready to go meet my boo. Oh my God, I gotta hurry up. I gotta go get the kids. Da 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 da. We don't have any food. Blah blah blah. She took that footage and she's reading a BetterHelp script over it.
Moms, for example, single moms are
He said
doing the work
foolishness.
of two people most of the time. Between
Girl,
school runs, homework, cooking, work schedules, and just trying to keep life together, finding time for yourself can feel almost impossible.
why is she sitting up here lying, talking like she's a busy mother? And why is it that you have a security stick at your back door? Do they kick in doors over there at your spot? In your neighborhood, are they kicking in doors? Do you see that? Hold on. Ooh. She got one of those sticks. Now, if you have a stick at your door, I'm not talking to you. We don't know what you got going on at your house, okay? I'm talking about Gina Luxurious Home. Okay. I'm talking about Gina Luxury. Why do you not just have, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe, I don't know. When I lived in Houston, and this was a very long time ago, and this happens in every city, there was a problem. There was a problem in the 90s where people were kicking in some doors, but I think a few people got blasted and some folk learned their lesson to stay out of people's houses. There were lots of it was kind of like the day of home invasion. It was when home invasions were becoming popular, and I think a few homeowners blasted some people with some very big steel, and the home invasions slowed down. People didn't like them home invasions, and people stopped doing it as much. I'm sure there's still some weirdos still doing stupid stuff now, but I think the fad of trying to kick in people's doors, that wore down pretty quickly. I'm sick of those two. Girl, isn't it awful? Just take it off until those wrists come down, the inflammation.
Driving across town for a
It's the
therapy
robe for
appointment
me.
might not
It's
even
the
be
robe. Hold
realistic.
on.
But with something like BetterHelp, you can do sessions
The piano music is giving Sunday brunch at a at I don't even know. It's giving just it's almost scat like in a way. But it's just giving kind of not the vibe you would expect over here, and it's just very distracting. Okay, we must be having internet problems today. What's going on? Okay. We're gonna have to we this is gonna be one of these days where we can't stop and start a lot. Um oh, I should have been doing that. Is that what you're saying? I should have gotten that promo? I mean, BetterHelp reaches out to lots of people, girl. I just need to check my emails. You know what I'm saying, girl? I don't know. Maybe they'll reach out to me in one day. You never know. One day. It wasn't today, but one day. It's so inauthentic. It's not giving that she did this herself. I'm just trying to figure, do they ever watch that little small TV in the living room? I'm so tired of this damn thing. This is just redamn stupid. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm. Am I lagging at all? It does look like all of her furniture is very small. I never see them use the living room. Not like normal people, like that have a seat and just, it's not, no.
On the move. Like single moms, for example. Single moms are doing the work of two people most of the time. Between school runs, homework, cooking, work schedules, and just
Are you complaining? I mean, you shouldn't have sat up there like you made. Look, I hope you're not complaining about that because you made a complete lifestyle choice when you decided to be a mom. You know what I'm saying? When you decided to become a mother, three different occasions, we know you're not complaining. And is her TV propped up on the stand? It looks like
trying to keep life together, finding time for yourself can feel almost impossible. Driving across town for a therapy appointment might not even be realistic. But with something like BetterHelp, you can do sessions from
driving across town for therapy, if you really need therapy, is life-saving. Okay? Um so that just tells me right there you don't know what you're talking about, ma'am.
your phone, your laptop, wherever you are. Some people do
Hi,
sessions
baby.
from their
Good
car
morning.
during a quiet moment. Some do it after the kids go to bed, some do it during lunch breaks. It just fits into real life a little easier. And therapy doesn't always have to be about deep depression or crisis situations either. A lot of people assume therapy is only for when something is wrong, but that's really not the case. Sometimes it's just about having someone neutral to talk to, someone who isn't your friend, your partner, or
I think she went to their website and she found a bunch of verbiage. She found their talking points, or maybe she asked Chat GPT, write me a script. This is just so generic.
your family member, someone who can help you process things objectively. Maybe you're dealing with everyday life stress,
Robe is so
work pressure,
distracting.
parenting challenges, relationship questions, big decisions, or maybe you're actually doing fine overall, but you just want tools to manage life better. Therapy can help with things like communication, boundaries, emotional awareness, and just understanding yourself a little bit deeper. That's another thing I appreciate about BetterHelp. It kind of normalizes the idea that therapy can be part of everyday self care.
So you So she thinks that this is normal to you're showing a mom who works from home and you did all of what you just did for the first 4 minutes. You could prop your computer up on your desk in that bogus office up front that's something she never uses is her little office setup, which I don't even know if she has the office set up anymore because that's where they filmed the podcast, right? Um
Just like going to the gym or taking care of your physical health, you can also check in on your mental and emotional health. And the convenience factor really makes a difference. With BetterHelp, you can message your therapist, schedule video sessions, or even do phone calls depending on what works best for you. So if
I bet you if she cleaned out that closet, she'd feel 100 times better.
you're someone who prefers talking face to face, you can do video. If you're someone who's more comfortable just talking on the phone while walking or sitting somewhere quiet, you can do that too. And for people who process things better by writing, you can even send messages. It gives you a lot of flexibility. I think that flexibility is huge for women who are constantly balancing a lot of responsibilities because sometimes the hardest part of getting help is just finding the time and energy to start. Also, keep in mind that therapist availability does vary.
So this is BetterHelp actually approved this message. Okay. So when you're handling a lot of responsibilities of what, Gina? You have a whole nother parent that helps you out. You are not a single mother by yourself. Your ex, whatever he is, the dad to your two little kids, helps you more than a little bit. So you can entertain Mr. Perfect over there and make him French toast with powdered sugar and meat.
And video therapy gives me that pause I didn't know I needed. It's like for that moment, everything slows down. I get to say what's on my mind out loud, sort through my emotions, and feel heard without being judged. And sometimes I don't even realize how much I'm
You
holding.
think it's appropriate to do a BetterHelp commercial in your robe? Like you're giving I'm depressed because at the end of the day, it looks like you're going through your whole day and then you're finally sitting down for your BetterHelp appointment and you still have a bonnet and a robe on. If I were one of the therapists, that would be in my notes. Gina showed up at 4 p.m. in her bonnet and her robe.
In until I start talking. It's also helped me become more aware of myself, like recognizing when I'm getting overwhelmed before I hit that breaking point. I've learned better ways to cope, to breathe, to step back instead of shutting down. And I think the biggest thing for me, it reminds me that I don't have to carry everything alone. So if you're someone who feels like life just gets too loud sometimes, or you're constantly pouring into everyone else and forgetting about yourself, talking to someone.
That's where I have to throw a flag. Gina, when are you constantly pouring into everyone else? When? Ma'am, you're trying to tell people you're doing this commercial and telling people that you are what?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Even over a simple video call can really make a difference. It did for me. Another thing I noticed is how easy the
Those robes are just horrendous.
booking process is. You don't have to go back and forth with an office coordinator trying to find an opening 3 weeks from now. You just look at.
Okay, so this is all of the footage from Le Labo, the last video when they went to the perfumery. So she just pulled a bunch of footage.
Your therapist availability and choose a time that works for you. And because it's online, you're not limited to therapists who are within driving distance of your house.
This is so yeah, clearly she's reading from some sort of a script and then freestyling, but the thing that got me is when I watched this was that she took footage. So this is basically one long voiceover. She pulled a ton of different footage to make an 8-minute video, and basically the end part of the last video, and 75, maybe 80% of this video is her in a robe and getting in and out of bed. Which to me, that last move, girl, why would you? Hold on. It's giving, that whole move of putting your butt to the camera is like, ma'am, seriously? But if you feel like you need some better help, that was a very long BetterHelp commercial. I just cannot believe that they asked her to do almost a 9-minute video. I found that very it was unbelievable to me. It really was. I was kind of like, are you kidding me? This whole thing is BetterHelp? Really? Is that what we're doing? Okay. So this video caught my attention, but I did not really watch this one like that. This one, the main reason is that dating someone my son's age. Now, I don't know if she's trolling on that one or not. But we finna to find out. Okay, we finna to find out. Let's go.
Little, look at her. It's tiny.
So this is the bag that she has been obsessing over, and okay, I get it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't think Gina knows what she wants. I think Gina likes to have, she's a it bag. She wants whatever anybody's talking about online, that's what she wants, whether it's going to fit her lifestyle or her use or not. She wants what's in. We know this, right? That's why she's wearing the face plate that she's wearing right now. She wants whatever is on the it list. Okay. Okay.
Oh
my God. It's those leggings for me. It's like, my God.
It's a great, amazing morning. A great, amazing day. Happy Monday, or whatever day you guys are watching this video. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hello, besties. How y'all doing? So it's Monday, Money Making Monday, as I like to call it. I got all my work done last night. I stayed up late. I woke up this morning off 3 hours of sleep because I was up filming and editing and turning in content. Okay, I did.
You were up filming, editing, and turning in content for what? You got 3 hours of sleep. I know it wasn't BetterHelp. BetterHelp was all old footage and it was all recorded in the daytime. You know, guys, I know that there are people out here that painstakingly edit videos. She's not one of them. It does not take hours and hours and hours to edit what she puts out. I'm just gonna have to call like.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
It's like when Jasmine from My Jazzy Life used to say that she took 2 and 3 hours to edit, and it's just like, what in the world are you talking about? What is wrong with you?
Have me a little nap later in the morning for an additional, was it 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. But we're headed to a doctor's appointment right now. Not just
she's spending time on the filters. Okay, that explains it. Okay,
it's that time.
She's color grading, color correcting, and maybe manipulating certain things. Okay.
Of the year, where they check the coochie, spread it wide open, and make sure my insides is functioning.
Oh, this is the one where she's obsessing over the fact that the doctor did not ask her for a urine sample.
Right. Okay. If you guys haven't made your doctor's appointment for either your well woman, your general practitioner, your dentist, your eye doctor, whatever, make that doctor's appointment. Okay.
I just love how the people who don't go to the doctors and ever want to remind us when they finally make it to handle our business as if we don't.
Stay on top of your health. Stay on top of it. Stay proactive. It's better to catch things early than let them linger. Okay? Yeah, and I'm super late for my appointment. Of course.
So you are over here coaching people on handling business and you're late?
Usual. I did call them. I said, it's putting me at 20 minutes late. Can I still come in or should I reschedule? I'm not one of those people that just, hello, surprise, I'm late. I let them know because it's my fault. I'm always running late. But she was like, hold on, let me check the schedule. And then she came back and she was like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, cool, I'm on the way. That's where we're headed. No plans for the day, really.
See, what they didn't tell you though is maybe someone else canceled and they're just going to, when you show up, they're just going to work you in because the doctor's not getting ready to be behind. They're going to get you in when they can fit you in and they're going to put you in a room and then the doctor is going to have to rush you through. And for a well woman anyway, you're going to spend a lot of time with the nurse. They're going to get you on the scale. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions. They're going to work you up and the doctor's going to come in there for about 5 minutes and boop, 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 boopy doop, and show up on time next time. And then you can have some more time to talk.
I haven't been to the gym in a week. A whole week, y'all. I should be ashamed. So the plan is to go to the gym. I also want to get a pedicure. I might wait on that because Ashton wants a pedicure also. So I might wait till she gets off. I don't know. But yeah, those are just some things that I want to do, but they don't have to be done.
Like, I don't even like setting stuff up in the middle of the day because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to forget or I'm going to be sitting here talking to you guys and be like, oh my God, I got it, and I like to set stuff up, like be the first one in. So when I drop Farrah off at school, I'm sitting out in the parking lot, I'm drinking my coffee and I'm waiting outside the building to go inside. Like I'm talking about 7:15, 7:30, stuff like that, because no, ma'am, I don't even want to go home and get caught up. I want to be outside, ready to go, and then I can go on with my day and not worry about trying to like be somewhere at 11. You know what I'm saying?
Today, come on, buddy, let me over. And then other than that, like little things like I'm not sure if I'm cooking dinner tonight or buying dinner. I kind of want to cook, but then I have to go to the grocery store and get some ingredients. I also need to go to the cleaners, drop some things off. So, yeah, we'll see what all gets done. I'm looking like a little plucked duck, even though I got my baby lashes on. It's been almost 3 weeks since I've gotten them done. So I need to get those done this week, too. And we have arrived. I forgot parking here sucks.
You're going through this whole entire parking lot. You can't. Why does it suck?
I do not want to park in the parking garage. I'm about to try to see if they got parking in the actual parking lot, which is extremely small. Okay, I'm just leaving my appointment.
Girl, your building doesn't have a valet?
Everything went fine. Of course, you have to wait for test results to come back in like 3 to 4 days, but everything is fine. I can't believe it's almost time for me to get a mammo again. Like, crazy.
What are you talking about? She acts like she never goes to the doctor. You get your mammogram every year. Well, she's in her 40s, right? So I don't know. Maybe they did the baseline. Then you can wait a few years, and then you start going. You get it done annually.
Telling her, I'm like, it's not time for me a mammo. I'm like, I just got a mammo done like 6 months ago. She was like, no, your last mammo was in May. Was it? Y'all, time be fly. It is crazy the way time flies. I would have swore my bottom dollar that I had just got my mammo the latest this past summer, August. No. So anyways, yeah, I have my order already for my next mammo. And then she ordered an ultrasound of my armpit because I have like she called it a fat pocket. She was like, I think it's just a fat pocket. She was like, it definitely doesn't feel like a swollen lymph node. She said, but because you're going to get your breast checked, you might as well get an ultrasound while you're there on your armpit just to see. And I'm like, yeah. So it's like this puffiness that I've been having under this armpit for.
Oh, she went up in there with a list of concerns. Okay. She went up in there with like, okay, this is going on, that's going on. Okay. Well, and if you would stop messing with your armpits and having that liposuction done and surgery, maybe there's a problem with the lymphatic drainage under there too. Who knows? Okay. All right, y'all. This is just we're back to like a month ago where it was acting weird. Now it's like I'm clicking and nothing's happening. Ah. She was like, Gina, if you're gonna come here with a list of things for me to check out, you need to show up on time. Let's see. Her arm lipo unstaples every time she really. All right, let's see. Is it gonna come? Ugh, y'all. Let's see what's happening here. All right.
It is the craziest thing. I always say, y'all, live your life to the fullest. If there's something you want, get it. If there's somewhere you want to go, go. Time waits for nobody, and time is flying. Under this armpit I noticed it probably a few months ago. Didn't think much of it or whatever, but yeah, since she recommends, she's like, go ahead and. Yep.
You noticed it a few months ago, but you had lipo? Why didn't the plastic surgeon didn't notice it and tell you to go meet with your PCP or go and I mean, it wouldn't be surprising to me if there was some lymphedema there or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what she's got going on, but it's surprising to me that you noticed something and if you would have mentioned it to the plastic surgeon would have told you to get cleared and make sure it's nothing, especially if you complain about something. If you register a complaint and I mean, most of the doctors are going to say, okay, let's go ahead, get that checked out so we can clear you for surgery, make sure there's no issue.
I take my money, but like I told you guys, better stay on top of it. Did not. So yeah, she added that on to my memo. So yeah, it's time for me to book a man flight. It is the craziest thing. I always say, y'all, live your life to the fullest. If there's something you want, get it. If there's somewhere you want to go, go. Time waits for nobody, and time is flying. That's the one thing we can't get back. You spend money, you can make that back. There's a lot of things we can get back, spin the block on, whatever, but our time, baby, our time is precious, and when it's gone, it's gone. So it just, I don't know, her just telling me that made me like, damn. And I was late getting my well woman done. She was like, yeah, your last well woman. I was like, really? What? Be busy living. Shit. And not realizing like, damn. It's what day? Where are we again? Now we're at the end of March. We are at the end of March 2026. Almost a fourth of the year is gone. Almost a fourth of the year.
Don't most of you guys, when you go to the doctor, are they not scheduling you as you're walking out the door? Okay, we'll see you next year. So if you go back 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, depending on what you got going on and who you're going to see, aren't they scheduling you? Aren't they scheduling you? They're not even playing with those calendars. That's why it's hard for new patients to get in because they're booking you. Like I told you, I go to the endocrinologist for my diabetes, baby. every 90 days. I'm getting ready to be on every 6 months. After this next appointment, she said we're going to roll to 6 months. And I was like, "Okay, getting better." Okay. And at the end of the day, they don't wait for you to schedule appointments anymore. That's why the calendars are booked up. They already that's doctor's office marketing 101. I mean, keep in mind this is a business. They got salaries to pay. They got lights to keep on. So they're filling up those books. Not because they just need to, because first of all, it's for your health, and second of all, it's for the health and maintaining that business they got going on over there. Doctors' offices will schedule you as you're walking out the door. You're pre-diabetic? Girl. I'm right now because I wear a Libra. I wear the monitor. Right now I'm on track for 6.0. Okay. I'm trying to get into the fives. I think when I go for my next appointment, if I'm in the fives, they're gonna go ahead and schedule me for 6 months. So yes, that's my praise report because baby, I'm not even gonna give the number, but baby, it was a full 6 months ago. And but yeah, we're back on track. We're back on track.
As they say, the first quarter of the year, which is really important and getting your year kicked off, the first quarter of the year.
We are back on track. I'm surprised Gina is not diabetic with what she's, all that drinking that she does. Um, she I don't wish anything on anybody, certainly not diabetes. It's just, ma'am. It's a little cringe because I'm just surprised. I'm surprised that she's the drinking is problematic for her liver and her kidneys, and the eating, the yo-yo dieting, all of that stuff is just really gonna catch up one day. It is what it is. Y'all, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Is this? All right. All right, we're gonna have to not stop and start so much. 703. Okay. Let me I just closed out like a few tabs. Let's see. She's probably does no preventative care. I don't the preventative care would stop I think would be push back on the drinking, drink more water. She is high blood pressure too. She doesn't have to be you don't have to be a medical doctor to see that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like you mean the puffiness, the inflammation. Didn't she have something with her liver? Um, a girl serving up puss the way Gina does, she needs to definitely keep up with all the appointments. I'm just surprised that she probably missed an appointment and they probably had to reschedule her. Hold on a second. Let's see. Y'all, at this pace, we never going to get anywhere. Okay. I'm curious about this puffiness under her arm. That's what I want to know about. Like, girl, how could you let something like that go? It's giving drainage. It's giving there's a something in her
year, which is really important and getting your year kicked off. The first quarter of the year and the last quarter of the year, the two most important quarters. But this first quarter is about to be done in a week. Crazy. But what's even more crazy, y'all, everything that is going on with these airports. If y'all saw
Oh my God.
just had a collision. 2 pilots died in an Air Canada airplane. that had a collision with a fire truck on the tarmac. Everything going on with these airports, TSA not being paid. Lines for the airport are 3 and 4 hours long. I saw someone said they waited for 6 hours. They were setting up make station like cots and stuff for people who missed their flights. They can have a cot to sleep on to catch the flight the next day. TSA workers aren't being paid, but they're putting in ICE agents. Y'all can pay the ICE agents, but not the TSA workers. And then this insane man wants to blame Democrats when all of the offices are being held by Republicans. It's being held by Republicans. Why are y'all blaming the Democrats? Anyways, I don't want to get into politics.
I hate when she talks politics. I really do. But okay, fine.
Don't want to. I'm not well versed on it, so that's not my lane. But what I do know is pay these damn TSA workers. Pay them. Why are y'all sitting in ICE agents? They already showed a woman getting arrested today in San Francisco. She's at the airport with her little daughter. Her daughter looks to be maybe 5 or 6, and they're arresting her. These ICE agents are supposed to be arresting hardened criminals that are here illegally. Not the grandma, grandpa, the mom in line to pick up her kid.
Gina, where have you been for the past year? Girl, if you look, ma'am, can you just go and pick up your sandwich or your coffee and stop worrying about stuff you really don't care about?
Kids at school or in line at the airport who isn't out here smuggling stuff into this country. That's who they're arresting.
She talks like she needs a seat right next to Ashton over at the middle school. Okay, right.
Not these hardened criminals.
You know who she needs to meet? She needs to meet Sonia Durham Waller. That would her and Gina could. I mean, her and Sonia, or Sonia and Gina. I think they could be friends. I think that could be her friend.
Y'all know who absolutely loves what's going on right now? The cartel. They love what's going on.
The cartel or the cartels? You make it seem like there's only one cartel
on right now. They're not the ones getting arrested and going to jail.
Girl, they can't even find Nancy. Okay? They can't even find Nancy. Would you slow your roll, ma'am? Because them same people that went and got Nancy out the random, girl, they can come to Houston just as easy. You better shut up.
No, it's grandma on the side of the street who has a basket selling fruit.
That you don't, Gina, stop. Would you please stop?
No, it's the man who's washing tables and washing.
Girl, she's late for her BetterHelp appointment. It's giving, girl, you need to go. If there's a BetterHelp clinic, a freestanding clinic, you need to go check into the BetterHelp hospital. Okay. It's giving, ma'am. What are you okay? Gina is obsessing over things that have nothing to do with her. And that she's just, is this a PSA? I think it's a cry for help. I don't know if it's a PSA or not. I think it's just giving cry for help. It's a slow content day. And she's just driving. You're driving that gas guzzler all around town. Y'all. What is going on with my internet? Okay. It seems like everything else is fine. Let me get back off. Let me get off of Wi-Fi and just go in on just our regular setup. Because I'm just like, yo, I don't like this. I need better help right now. Girl, balding tires again. Gina, stop talking to us and call your raggedy little husky man. Okay, can we get back to let's eat and let's do the nasty? Can we get back to vagina pants and titty tops? Why is she talking to us? Stop talking to us. Can you just live your life and record, please, and stop trying to preach and teach? We don't need to hear that. Okay, not girl, the baloney skin tires. Okay, girl, them balonies. Yes, let's get back on topic. Oh Jesus. Okay, we're at 9:37. Okay, we're gonna stop playing with that play button. Okay, we're gonna leave the play button alone.
I noticed it probably
I want to find out about
who's washing tables and washing dishes at your favorite restaurant, who wakes up every morning to take his kids to school. That's who's getting detained. Not these hardened criminals. Horrible. Awful. I have a really quick trip coming up next weekend, and it's like, we're gonna have to go to the airport 4 hours early. I'm definitely not checking no bag. Well, I'm only gonna be gone for a weekend, but still, like, I can't imagine to go in one line to check bags.
We knew it was going to circle back to something as it pertains to her, right? Of course.
I don't know if the bag check line is affected because those people actually work for the airline, not TSA. So I'm not really sure about that, but I'm not checking a bag. I'm going on with my duffel. Might not even have my roller bag, because with your roller bag, you have a chance of them saying, oh, there's not enough overhead room. We have to check your bag. I don't even want that to happen. I don't want to risk that at all. So I am probably just bringing a duffel because we're going to be gone for less than 48 hours. That's all I need. But I am not looking forward to this. I usually be looking forward to trips. I'm not looking forward to this at all. I got 2 trips in April, and I'm scared. One of them, I have to check a bag. The people who take your bags from under the plane, is that considered TSA also, or do they work for the airport? Y'all let me know down below. TSA might only be the people who do the security check. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it affects the people at the gate. I don't think it affects the people who put our baggage underneath the plane. I think it's only the people who are checking our security lines. But
man, what are you talking about? She just goes on and on and on. And really and truly, she's obsessing over going out of town. That's her main thing right now, is that she's concerned about her next trip and how it's going to affect her, and that she might have to get to the airport 4 hours early. And she's a pre-check person. And why don't you go in your tracksuit early in the morning, pre-check in before everybody gets there, which God only knows what time that is, 2 a.m, and go sleep by the gate. Go and relax and just be checked in.
I'm just leaving the gas station, leaving Exxon. Oh, I met a subscriber. Hey, boo. Her man. He was like, yeah, I watch you too, because she watch you all the time. Y'all, 100 and
Okay. Gina is a whole gas stationa. Okay. All right. Ma'am. Okay, guys, I just left the gas station.
$20.
So you're going to tell us instead of showing us. So when you pulled up to the gas station in the hearse and you decided to fill up, and it's $100 because you love quoting prices, you love to complain and flex simultaneously. You did not think that it was a good idea as you're pulling off from the gas station. Hey, that maybe since I'm going to talk about this and I want to flex on the people, that I got to buy $100 worth of gas, but I don't mind drinking $100 worth of liquor. Okay. I think $100 worth of gas is a better buy than $100 worth of alcohol. Okay. Oh, you like that? Let me snap that one. Let me snap it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been some content, Gina. You filling up the hearse, right? Not that we wanted to see it, but I mean, this is a video, right? Tell us. Don't talk. Don't tell. Show us. Don't tell us. This is show and tell, not tell and tell. Okay. Where's the receipt that it cost $100? That's where people probably need to start saying, where's the receipt? Because if you're going to keep telling us stuff, maybe you need to show us. It's a video.
$120. Let me tell you the exact price, actually. $119.83.
Girl.
To fill up my Mercedes completely. I was down to 12 miles. So that's a complete fill up. I have to go back and fill up my other car too. The reason I didn't take my other car today is because when I dropped Ethan off at school this morning, I had 7 miles to empty and I was already running late. I'm like, that car has 7 miles to empty. This one had 50 miles to empty. This car burns gas insanely quick.
Well, we can hear the engine. It's at least a V8. It might be a 10 or a 12. I mean, it's a Maybach. I don't know what kind of engine they got up in there, but it could be a V10 or V12. Okay? We can hear it. Okay?
So of course I took this car.
Let's see.
$120 to fill it up. And then I'm going to get in my other car later, fill that one up. And that one is probably going to be about between 85 and 90. Supreme Gas, where I just went.
So I'm looking up Mercedes Maybach. Now, I don't know if this is her car or not, but on average, you're looking at a V12. Okay. You guys, if you have a V8, you already know what that's doing. Okay. This is a high-end luxury vehicle. It's not out of the ordinary for Mercedes to have V12s. Baby, V12 6.2 liter twin turbo. Baby, that thing is drinking gas for snack. Okay. It's drinking gas for snickety snack. She got herself a very expensive car that uses a lot of gas.
To this particular Exxon is $5 a gallon, $4.98.
For no reason, to run back and forth to the grocery. To run back and forth to the grocery and to be able to flex to tell people that she spends $112 on gas and lets that man drive her car all around and it should never be out of gas. But that's weird. You got 2 cars that man drives around interchangeably, and one has 7 miles to empty and one had 12 miles to empty.
I'm going back home. Everything I said I needed to do today ain't getting done.
Girl, a V8 is problematic. But I mean, you want to have some power. You want to put your foot on the gas and go somewhere, not have it be like, is it time to go? So, but yeah, why she needed a V12 SUV is just the dumbest. She wanted to flex. This whole thing with this Maybach is nothing but a flex on the thick besties because she said it in a video. She wanted to be able to say that she did it. She wanted to be able to prove something and pull up to that rental property, okay, that she doesn't own.
You know what? I'm going to go get my pedicure done. I'm going to go get my pedicure. It's almost like you need to pamper yourself so you don't think about everything that's going on in this world. How we were told gas prices were going to go down and that was a lie. We were told groceries were going to be cheaper day one. That was a lie. That was a lie. What did Maury say? It's almost like you have to go out, pamper yourself, spend money to just get your mind off of things. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go get my pedicure. I'm going to go pick up Ethan from school first.
The rental property that you got to put a security stick at the back door.
And then I'm going to go get my...
Where's the security system? Where are the cameras? Girl, by the time you creep through the back gate, you're going to have something pointing at you that will make you think twice before you want to kick in the door. Come on now. You think okay, if you just came in her BetterHelp advertisement, you could see that she had one of those metal security sticks at a glass door. You think someone's going to take time to kick in a door when all they have to do is pick up a rock and throw it through a window? Hello? She got a stick to keep the door, like a door jam stick, but it's a full pane glass door. Like, is that not just the dumbest thing ever? All you got to do, like, you know what I'm saying? People who rob houses and do home invasions, they know how to get in.
Pedicure and have a cocktail. I'm probably going to indulge in a cocktail while I'm there. Because, hey, why not?
Girl,
Why not?
Uber Black.
Why not? It's Monday at 3:25 in the afternoon. Why not? In the past, I would have been like, it's Monday, 3:25. Who's drinking on a Monday at 3? Bitch, it's a lot going on with the world. We are stressed out.
Girl, this is a whole BetterHelp cry for help.
We don't know what our future holds. We don't know what tomorrow holds.
She might already be drunk right now.
Have another 3 years of this. And then whoever comes in the office next, they have a minimum. I'm trying to fix everything. Anyways, I just told you guys I wasn't getting into this political stuff.
Girl, why don't you pack up, go to Guam, go down to Barbados, go to Jamaica, go down to Brazil? Why don't you pack up and go somewhere and go off grid? Why don't you go to Montana? Go out there with a inverter and some solar panels. Go get you a tiny house and go in the middle of the woods somewhere and unplug. And you don't have to worry about any of this stuff. You can have your Maybach and all your things parked on your property and don't even worry about it. Okay. Why don't you go unplug somewhere in the woods? Why don't you go to Brazoria County? Why don't you go somewhere in Texas where you can find yourself a nice 5-acre something in the middle of some woods and trees, get you some solar and unplug. Okay? Because you might be too stressed to live in Houston. Houston may not be for you. You might need to go out and check out.
I'll be back. We're at the nail salon. I got my bestie with me. Say hi.
Mom, I don't want to be on the vlog, please.
Hi.
Mom's had 2 mimosas.
Like that.
It's giving, they've already given Gina a couple of dirty orange juice.
These toes look raggedy, terrible. Hers look bad too, but they in the water now.
Well, she's 12. Okay. She's 12 or 13, and that goes with the territory. Okay. She's a child and she plays track and she does football. What is it? Baseball? No. What does she play? Basketball. She's a sports girl. Okay. At the end of the day, she's a sports girl. Leave her alone. And she's a child.
Yeah, yours were bad. But she's an athlete, so, she has an excuse.
Girl, look at Gina obsessing over the bar. Gina, you are really giving Lush. You are giving Lush.
I probably need to start coming back here on the weekends.
Hey, can I get a tequila sunrise, please? Can I get a shot of that mango pineapple on the bar? Can you give me a mango pineapple margarita, please?
Don't mind if.
Oh my God. How did I know? Gina, alcohol is her best. That is her bestie. When she said, "Hey, bestie," she was really talking about a drink.
I do.
Ew, look at all that cheese. Hold on a second, y'all. Look at all that on the thing. Hold up. You see all that cheese? All that Parmesan? Gina. That is disgusting.
Ew, yuck.
Mm-mm.
Ew.
Even Ashton said ew, and look how thick it is. Is that hair on her legs too?
Yuck.
Mm-mm. That poor lady. Oh, they let the man do it. They said, "This one for you, Oscar. 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 We're gonna let the man do it."
Y'all want to know what's like a sad reality?
This show. It's this show. It's the Gina Jyneen Let's Eat show.
That I'm just realizing today that I have to come to grips with. Today is my first time since the age of 16. Age of 16 was the first time I went to the gynecologist because I was pregnant. Never went before that. But since the age of 16, that they did not give me a pee test. Now, baby, I am at the tender age of 44. The last time I got my well woman, I was 43, and they gave me a urine test. Before we take you to the room, go ahead and, fill the cup up to this line. Today was the first time they did not do that. And she asked me, she was like, are you still getting, regular menstrual periods? And I told her, yeah, they're every 28 days, like clockwork, might come a day early, might come a day late, but I mean, it's on my 28-day cycle. And they did not give me a pee test today.
You were also late, so
I'm just like, wow. I didn't say anything, but of course I noticed. That was the first thing. I'm like, I've been going to this particular doctor for the past at least like 5 to 6 years. And I did not get a urine test today. That's so crazy. All of my subscribers who are older, or around my age or older, when did they stop giving y'all urine tests when you go see your gynecologist?
I don't know. I just went in the last month, and they took a urine test for me, but they're not clearly they're not checking for pregnancy because, baby, my uterus is in a landfill somewhere or wherever they put that thing when they took it out. So one has nothing to do with the other. One has nothing to do with the other. They're doing very routine tests when they're doing that. And you have to remember, you also arrive late. And who knows? Who knows? But when she was in the car, she said it's going to be a few days before test results come back. So they did something. They did some.
I was like, wow, I'm really out of childbearing age. Even though I get a normal period.
Girl, do you know how many women in their 40s have babies? Girl, bye. She's over here saying that she's out of childbearing age. If you have a regular period, even if you have an irregular period, there are people who are on TikTok and Facebook every day talking about, we just sent our last one to college, and baby, I'm 6 months pregnant, and woman is damn near 50 years old. Okay. So, ma'am, shut up.
Every 28 days,
Keep telling Mr. Slow that, so he can get you knocked up, because that's what it sounds like. You're trying to convince somebody, but you're not convincing us. Okay.
And it still lasts for 4 days. I've never been one of those people that bleeds crazy heavy. I never got cramps.
Now she's telling us about her period. Ma'am, stop.
Cramps. I never, it's just a normal average period, nothing to even talk about. So, wow.
It's not for pregnancy. Absolutely.
I'm eating leftovers from Grace's.
And also, in the 30 years that you've been running back and forth to the doctor's office, Gina, protocols have changed. also, when you were a kid, you probably were going to Planned Parenthood, and that's probably what they were doing. They were doing probably some routine because they know what their clientele is, young and irresponsible. So they're doing the young and irresponsible panel, which is getting your urine, and they're testing for some baseline things so that they can talk to you about it while you're there in the appointment, because they don't intend to see you again, because they're going to send you out the door with 1 year worth of contraception. Okay. So they're sending you out the door, making sure that you're not pregnant, and they're making sure that you don't have any STIs before they send you out the door. That's what happens when you go to those places. Going to a standard doctor's appointment in your 40s, no.
Wow, y'all.
It's just it just sounds like you were going to a whole entire clinic, and they had you running through a certain type of protocol.
So is it the end of an era? Ooh, hot.
What is it with people who eat food that have to suck it down? I don't understand the.
Ooh. I don't know. We hear women all the time still naturally getting pregnant well into their 40s.
She's obsessed. She's obsessed. She is obsessed.
Naturally pregnant. I saw one like I don't know why they sent it to me on my For You page.
Because they sent it to you on your For You page because that's what you're searching and talking about.
Thread of women over the age of 40 who were pregnant. And so they had one lady who was like 54. She was pregnant. One lady was 49. She was pregnant. And then all the rest of the ladies were like a mixture, like in their 40s, early, mid, and late 40s. But I was like, it can still happen. You know, it can still happen. The chances are probably very slim.
Not really.
I don't know. It just caught me off guard to where I was just like, no urine test?
Girl, you're an experienced mother too. You might be, girl, who knows what she got going on. My mom had my youngest sister in her 40s, and my sister had her youngest in her 40s, and I had my first in my 40s. Okay. Well, I was right at 40 when I had Farrah. So, girl, having a baby in your 40s is not rocket science. It's very normal.
And I believe the urine test checks for pregnancy. Of course, you know, abnormalities in the urine, it can show other things, but going to the gynecologist and peeing, I would assume that's like the main thing they're checking for. So, wow.
She thinks the main thing that the gynecologist, not the obstetrician, she thinks the main thing that the gynecologist is checking for, which gynecologist, obstetrician, the dual practice, but at the end of the day, that is not the main thing that they're checking for is pregnancy. It's the overall health of your reproductive. It's not just to see if you're pregnant. There's lots of other things that those physicians are checking for. Like, she's so dumb.
But it is a blessing to age and get older. I am not complaining. It is a blessing because I have had friends.
They gave me a urine test.
Family members, many.
And the nurse, which, you know, the nurses always change, but well, some of my doctors have the same nurses for a long time, but I was like, first of all, girl, I had a hysterectomy like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know, when they ask you that before they look at your complete chart, and I'm like, ma'am, my hysterectomy was 10 years ago. I was like, oh, okay. And then that was the end of that.
People who have not made it to the age of 44. So it's definitely a blessing to still be here and being able to enjoy this good food and love on my kids. Hey, y'all, it's late. I'm about to eat dinner. My aunt cooked. Why are you eating dinner right now? Why are y'all not in bed? It's midnight. Put my camera down.
Would you not get on my live, or would you not get on my video half naked, please, sir?
Midnight. Put my camera down.
Yeah. Bro, stop laughing,
It's a teen takeover at Gina's house.
bro. Stop laughing, bro.
Goodbye. I come in the kitchen. It's dark. I didn't even call the lights on. It's dark. They hear me in the kitchen and they come harass me.
Camera down. I love that they give her a hard time.
Yeah, it's midnight. It's literally midnight.
Okay.
My aunt cooked. I went over her house this evening. She cooked meatloaf and mashed potatoes. I didn't eat when I was over there.
I mean, some people want to have a baby. I mean, look, some people want to have a baby. But Gina has 3. So why would you want to be a baby mom in your 40s? I mean, there's some women who have never had a child who are ready at that age and may or may not be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a decision. This one here, she's got 3. She got 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, and too much going on. This particular case study, why would she? I think because she thinks that she loves that ninja and she sees what's going on the internet, and I think she likes the content. So she's talking about it. Other people, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, for me, when I had my daughter, I was ready to be a mom
earlier today, and
I was finally ready because baby, in my 20s and my 30s, I was like, what? No, ma'am, no, thank you. And then something just happened, and I was ready, girl.
for the kids. So I'm heating up this meatloaf and mashed potatoes, and I'm probably gonna be going to sleep. I really probably shouldn't have eaten this.
This one don't need no more kids. She don't even need the ones she got, but she got them. And luckily for her, she has help.
And almost 12:30 at night is kind of crazy.
Girl, nobody's getting influenced into pregnancy but Gina. Okay, Gina is clearly having baby fever.
Not kind of crazy. It's very crazy.
I cannot believe this is absolutely insane. Hold on a second. Why does Gina think, is she trying to scare us off or something? I don't understand why she has to do this. Hold on a second, y'all. What is all this about? Does she think everybody wants to see her big old butt?
It's not a huge helping though, but
you said views are low.
Needed some real food.
She said, "Oh, let me show y'all my big ginormous booty."
I feel like I want to make loaded mashed potatoes. Is that just fat?
Do I want to make loaded mashed potatoes?
I'm going to do a small version of loaded mashed potatoes. We'll do a little cheese, a little sour cream.
What was, oh God. Ma'am.
Definitely not Tillamook cheese.
Well, who bought it? It's not Tillamook, but why are you using restaurant condiments? Why do the restaurant condiments end up in the refrigerator after the meal has already been thrown away? It's one thing to hold on to your fixins while the meal is still in your fridge.
People are asleep. Get out the backyard. No, you're not. Leave me alone.
I'm just playing.
She got her whole butt out Ethan's walking around with no shirt. Everybody needs a robe.
Nah, Mom, why you doing that though?
No, it's disrespectful.
Mom, Ethan being a weenie, right? Ugh. Hey, Mom, tell Ethan what you got on your chin.
Looking for in the back.
Mom, tell Ethan what you got on your chin.
Leave me alone, guys. Leave me alone.
What's on your chin, Mom?
Ew.
That's nasty. Nah, chill. I'm on the phone.
Why are you in my play?
Mom, why are you yelling? You just said people asleep, right?
Mom, if I
Because
can.
y'all were in the backyard talking.
If I can.
Girl, not that she's getting some Hawaiian bread, too. Hold on. Girl, she's fixing Hawaiian
All right,
bread.
that's fine. They can still hear you, Mom.
If you can.
She needs so you're making your food, loaded baked potato, loaded mashed potatoes, Hawaiian rolls.
Home with a hickey
Yeah.
on your
What?
neck.
Yeah.
Yes. What would you do?
No, actually on my chest.
Why are you? now you
Ethan, number one, shut up. Number two, go ahead and see what happens. Go ahead and see what happens.
got jokes.
No, he's serious. Mom, okay? Come on, what if he...
Why are you
I
staring?
cannot.
Mom, what are you? Do you want a bite? Take a
She's
bite.
dodging. What is this? What is
It's
this?
meatloaf and mashed potatoes. You. She twirling it up.
All right, Mom, can you just explain what you...
Gina, this is you designed this. This is all you. I bet you they don't act like this with their dad. They're over here just about to send you to the room sucking your thumb. These kids got you.
do? All right.
Make her own plate. You don't have any extra food? Clearly she's hungry.
If she would hit you on your neck, I would ask who gave it to you.
Okay, let me just
And then-
let me just eat the food because she...
Take a bite.
She
Come on.
clearly want to like...
Okay, you actually give it to me, then what?
Yeah. Mom, can you just...
Why you? Did y'all see what she did? She didn't even eat everything off the fork. She took a little bite and then puts it back in the.
All right, bro. It's good, y'all. It's good. Go buy from them, bro. It's good.
Aunt Angie made this.
Then what? What'd you do?
Oh, I thought it was on them.
No, Aunt Angie made this.
Actually did
Then
it.
I would actually did it, and then I would call her mama and tell her mama.
Actually?
But who said you gonna get her mama number?
Exactly.
Like what?
What if I didn't tell you?
Yeah.
A little messy, gonna give it to me.
No, I wouldn't. I would not tell
What if
you.
it's somebody
No, I
you didn't
wouldn't.
know?
Listen,
Say
don't come home with
he
no marks on your body. I'm for real.
say he didn't tell me who the person was though.
Don't come home with no marks on your body.
That's her sex talk for teenagers. So, girl, we just got sex talk for teenagers.
So we meet again in the car. Hello, what up? How y'all doing? Today's Tuesday. It's been a work day all day long. I just dropped Ethan to his basketball training, Ashton to basketball training. Her dad dropped her off. And yeah, I've been working all day. I'm headed back home to get more work done. And y'all, I just filled my gas tank up. I was telling you guys, was that yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday that I filled up my other car, $120. And I was telling you guys, I still got to fill my white truck up too. It's going to be about $85, $90. Ha! Ha! A laugh in the face. $106. 106.
Okay,
And y'all, that
nobody-
was mid-grade.
Fine.
Mid-grade gas, 106. When I did the 120, it was premium because it was in my other car. I've been putting mid-grade in this car for, I don't know, about 2-3 years at this point. And y'all don't mind my chin. I have a damn bruise on my chin because my man played too much. We were
Okay, we need you to expand on that. So you have a bruise on your chin from Mr. Perfect, and then you had a slash on your cheekbone. Randomly, you had a slash on your cheekbone. Can you expand on what's been going on and this rough play that you're doing with Mr. Perfect?
leaving a restaurant the other day, and he was like, I don't want you to leave me, I don't want you to leave me, being all silly, and then gives me a kiss and then sucks the shit out of my chin.
Ew.
And I'm like, ow, like, why would you suck my chin, weirdo?
You love it.
And I bruise very easy, so yes. So Ash was like, "You have a hickey on your chin." No, it's not. It's no, nowhere close to that. It's because his ass won't play too much. That's what that is. Anyway, y'all, 106 for this car, like.
Okay, well, take Uber around town. 106 is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's a cost to be the boss. Okay, that's it. That's all.
Never, ever, ever have I paid that amount of money for this car. Like, I told you guys, it's like not even like, why complain about it? Because I'm not gonna walk anywhere. I'm not gonna ride a bike. So it's like, if I want the luxury of a car, you have to pay for gas. And so I just can't believe it.
Bro, it's just a fake flex for me. It's like, ma'am, would you be quiet?
$230.
She's running out of spit. You know what I'm saying? And she's also getting very awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like when the awkwardness sets in, that's when it's like, you know, that's when you either have to get it together, regroup, and ignore the outside chatter, or baby, boom. Okay, it's gonna go kaboom. It's gonna go boom.
I could have bought a plane ticket, but let me not even get on plane tickets because that's a mess. My sister said one of her friends flew out of Bush Airport today and his wait was 7 hours. Seven. Siete. Like what? 7, like no. I have a flight next week and I'm this close to asking my boo, can we cancel those tickets and just drive? Can we just drive? Well, it ain't gonna be weak because, you know, I'm gonna be passenger princess, but
what? Where are they going? Where is she going? Hold on. Gina, it's giving. This is the thumbnail you should have used for your BetterHelp thumbnail. What? Where they're going somewhere?
No. I have a flight next week and I'm this close to asking my boo, can we cancel those tickets and just drive? Can we just drive? Well, it ain't gonna be weak because, you know, I'm gonna be passenger princess, but
okay, so she said she was going to St. Louis. I missed it. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, boo.
I need to see if our airline's giving refunds because they know what's going on, or are we just gonna get a credit? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna wait till today's Tuesday. I'm gonna wait till Monday and see if this is still going on.
Girl, passenger princess in the rental car that she says, oh, if he drives, she would just be passenger princess, driving all your gas up to St. Louis.
I'm gonna ask him, can we please? The amount of time that we'd be waiting in line to go through TSA is probably the amount of hours it takes to drive there. Insane. Caesar salad for dinner for me and Ashton. I'm starting to think Kroger has the worst generic products. I feel like H-E-B is the top tier. Top. Great Value is cool. I'm starting to think Kroger is terrible.
All right, well, don't buy it. Don't buy it.
Because I really just started shopping at Kroger recently. Gotta give me a little extra time, you know? Wash this.
Where's where's the chicken? Where's the shrimp? Where's the protein on top of the romaine? I mean, it looks like all she does is put romaine, Caesar dressing, and some croutons. And I mean, okay, yes, that is Caesar salad and some cheese. But why not throw some protein on there? Like, why not put some chicken? We'll see. Let's trust the process. Let's see.
Was this a tragic accident or something back to none other than Lisa Tash?
Girl, she's using a whole entire bottle.
Immediately launch a statewide manhunt for the. I didn't know what.
Now that is a really good Caesar dressing. I do like that one.
The whole reason why I'm here is I've been showing that so bad that the thing I think is I'm telling you.
Face that one in. Put your hands behind your back. You just put your hands behind your back.
Guys, it's Chef Gina. Made dinner, guys. Made dinner.
I get that. Completely sympathize with you.
This is crazy. I'm watching. It's called Evil Body Cam.
Okay, we can hear that we can hear it. It's loud and clear. It's very loud.
Let me pause this. It's called Evil Body Cam. It shows police body cam footage of like arrests and like car accidents, tragedies.
Hey Tammy, thanks for liking. Thank you.
Body cam footage.
If you're watching on Facebook right now, share me out, share me out, share me out.
Dude's daughter was just ran over and unalived by a hit and run. It wasn't him. The police know it wasn't him that did it. They asked for his ID, and because he has a warrant, they're taking him to jail. Why? Why is that more important than his daughter on the scene, 18-month-old daughter, a hit and run and just died, and y'all want to take him to jail? Like, come on, that is. Did he break the law? Yes, I get it. It was failure to appear for it was a domestic violence case.
Okay, so his daughter just died. So this is the scene. The police show up. You have a man who's got a 18-month-old, a child who is dead. He's got an active warrant for failure to appear on a domestic violence. Number one, were you even supposed to be in possession of the child? They don't know what's going on right now. But so it doesn't necessarily mean that he kidnapped the kid or anything nefarious was going on. But it is a very odd set of circumstances because thank God we never need to normalize a child being unalived, right? Or in that type of a situation. So you have this. So, I mean, it's like, Gina, use your brain. They have to secure the scene. At the end of the day, he's got a failure to appear on a domestic violence. They don't even know what the reason is what's going on with the kid. And why is the kid unalive?
Come on.
Why take him to jail? Because he's got an active warrant for domestic violence and he had a failure to appear. It really doesn't matter. If you have a warrant, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Or if they need to transport you to the hospital, you're going to be on the gurney with handcuffs. Okay? They'll take you to the hospital and you're going to wake up in the hospital and you're going to have handcuffs on both arms. Okay? You're going to be in custody.
Tragically. And y'all want to take him to jail on a warrant? Like, please, come on.
Well, they're going to take you to jail. You're going to miss the funeral and everything. You had a domestic violence. You should have took your ass to court and told your side of the story and got yourself cleared. At the end of the day, failure to appear is a problem.
The judicial system just really sucks sometimes.
Now, all of a sudden, she's like a social justice warrior because, she's got a prison bay.
If y'all aren't adding pepper to your Caesar salads, you're missing out. And
if you're not eating a whole entire bottle of Brianna's Asiago Caesar dressing, you're missing out.
The best, the only.
It really is good. I'm not going to lie. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to do something special to your chicken, adding some of that to your baked chicken, baby, it does do something. Girl, if you are making a baked chicken and you after you wash and season it and everything, and you want to put like a little thin coat of any Italian dressing will do, but that actually does do something nice to your baked chicken.
Okay, I think I'm about to start a Netflix show
Girl, Prison Bay.
called The Law of Attraction. Jennifer said it's really good. And I watched Jesse Wu. Jesse Wu's been reviewing it. So I said, I think I'm going to tune in. It's on Netflix. I said,
I'm waiting for her to slam something down on that counter and it break.
I can maybe get me at least 2 episodes under my belt tonight. 2 tomorrow. 2 the next day. And then I'll be like caught up, I think. Okay. I'm on episode 2 of Age of Attraction. I think that's what this is called. Age of Attraction. Yes. So it's a social experiment. It's, of course, it's a Netflix dating show. It's always people looking for love. Y'all know my favorite show from Netflix is Love is Blind. You don't know what anyone looks like, what their race is, their age, and all. Do they tell age? I think they do tell age on Love is Blind. I don't know if they do or not. I think they do. But they're not supposed to like talk about like race and body type and height and stuff like that. Anyways, these are singles, all ages of men, all ages of women. And once they make a commitment to each other, that's when they reveal their age. So the first couple already reveal their age to each other. Child, she is 54. He is 27. He is 2 years younger than her oldest child. Her oldest child is 29, and this man is 27. She's double his age. Now I'm somebody who, you know, the whole age thing, I'm like, okay, they grown. But realistically, I feel like 10 years older or 10 years younger is really the limit. 27-year age gap is wild. Wild. Crazy. And I'm saying a 10-year age gap. I don't even think I could do 10 years, but I'm not going to look sideways at someone who has a 10-year age gap. A 27-year age gap, bitch. Okay, anyways, this is getting good. I just started episode 2. It's getting good. It's getting good. But we'll cut back in on episode 3, okay? He's 27. Don't he look like Prince Harry? Hopefully they show her. Hold on.
Yeah, his age is reflected. Now that we're moving on.
She's 54.
And we're going to live with each
Beautiful
other.
woman.
Interesting to see him.
Beautiful. But whoa, wow.
Sexually attracted to him, physically attracted to him, emotionally attracted to him, excited.
He does look like Prince Harry, and she looks okay. She looks, I've seen some 54-year-old women that look a mess, and she looks fine. He looks older and she looks younger. He looks older than 27. He's giving distinguished 37, and she could be 44-ish. She looks fine. You know what I mean? Like, look, people do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? People do what they want to do. Everybody is not going to be running around with a t-shirt displaying their age. I think Gina's turned on by it. Look how excited she is.
Okay, I said be back on 3, but
Yeah.
he black. I can tell he older. He handsome, but she was 12.
I didn't get into details.
He is definitely 45.
Possible ways that I have now.
He's 45, and she's like
No, he's not 45.
21.
Dominic is fine.
I know a Beijing hairline when I see one.
She said, "I know a Beijing hairline when I see one." I don't know how old
If he's
he
not in
is.
his 40s, I'm gonna be surprised.
He's giving about 34 to 37. 43? Wow.
I knew it. Okay, he's 43. I said 45. He's 43. I knew it.
She's like, "Oh my God, I'm 19."
Older than I thought, but I don't care. Okay, I'm 23.
23.
You know what? I blame. Look. I'm not. Wow. I don't even. I know No. No, ma'am. See, look, I think that there's certain programming out here to socialize certain agendas. And there are some people out here who are tired of being run to the jail because they want to date barely legal. Okay. They want to date barely legal. And there's very much a social agenda out here to get it back normalized. Okay. So they're going to flip the script on us and try a whole bunch of different combinations. But it is, again, trying to bring back some old, very toxic ways that did not empower women and give you the space and opportunity to be your most full and complete self. And there are some people out here that are tired of going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Epstein and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go into detail, but there is some social working going on here to try to normalize and make fantasy fiction around these type of tropes and get kids confused and discombobulated and think that this is going to be good for them. Meanwhile, watch Law and Crime and see how it turns out. Okay. Because most normal, stable people don't engage. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's very positive and a lot of times it's not. And most of these young women are not equipped to handle these types of relationships and they don't end well.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. I have no problem with it. I know
She's
Or men too, young men. Like they're most people who are not mature are not able to handle they're not able to handle relationships, period. But then when you add additional layers and complexity, baby, it ends up, what do I always say? At the police station, at the funeral home, and at the courthouse. Okay.
years older than his son.
Mark my words.
Oh, well, okay. I know they say.
Look at that little girl. You think her parents are going to be pleased? You see how tiny she was? Baby, stop. Them people gonna be taking your ID, sir.
He's older than his son.
It's shocking because I think
She's older than his son. Is that what? He's 43. Wait, what did she say? The girl is older than his son.
okay. I have no problem with it. I know
She's only 8 years older than his son.
it's shocking.
She's 8 years older than his son. Well, he had a son, so 20. So he's 43. She says she's 24 or 23. So his son's 15. Baby, this is too much math. If I got to do all that type of math, I'm not interested. That's too much math.
Because I think
Oh, well, okay.
it's about it.
I know they say black don't crack, we don't look our age, but a lot of times I can tell that's a nice looking man. He uses Beijing on his hairline daily. He shaves his face to look younger and is giving Botox also. Okay? And ain't nothing wrong with Botox. Baby, my eyebrows only do a little twitch. That's it. So I'm a Botox user myself, but that looks like she's fresh out of high school. I hope at least one couple connects and they're like within a normal age range with each other's age within maybe like let's say 2 to 3 years. I really hope there's gonna be a couple on here instead of all these people having these little age fetishes. I'm done with this show, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm back. I'm on episode 3. I told you I'll be back on episode 3. He's 60. 60.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
They're pushing this agenda. How old is she? 21?
She's 27.
You see what I'm saying? They put this together. This is on some clicks and views. This is on clicks and views, and that's why it's on whatever it's on Netflix or whatever, because baby, people are trying to get, I mean, come on. Her parents are going to want to kill this dude. He's probably older than her dad. Let's be real.
Yes, you may want to think about that. He looks so young.
No, he don't.
No, he doesn't, lady. He looks like he's retired NBA or some sort of insurance company executive.
Happy. He handsome, but he look old.
He looks like he is. Girl, why does she look like she could be Marlo Hampton's daughter? Why does she look like young Marlo? It's definitely disgusting. Look, at the end of the day, I think people can fall in love in all different ages and spaces, but I feel like creating content around this, i.e. a TV show, is doing something. There are plenty of people, May December romances, and they work out. But trying to create a space where you're going to sell advertising and people are cashing in their subscriptions to watch this type of content, to me, is some social engineering and pushing forward an agenda, because there's a lot of people out here who have federal charges, losing titles and positions because they think it's cute to date people's young children, and they are grown ass men, grown ass men and grown ass women who want to do weird shit. If you fall in love with someone older, younger, and it's organic, let them people deal with it. But when you're creating content around it and trying to normalize for people to think that this shit is okay, it's a problem. Okay? It can be a problem. It has been a problem. It has been a problem, and I don't want to say too much because you guys already know this, but let it happen to your son or your daughter. Let your young son bring home a grown ass woman and not see you flip out. Let your son bring home strong mommy Chrissy and you not freak out. Let your 19-year-old find Olivia at the gas station and you not freak out, or Gina. Okay. You see, when Gina went home with Prison Bay, you see what he had going on over to the house. They don't give a fuck. Okay. Them people don't care. We saw what we needed to see over the holidays. Hello? Them people don't care. You guys would care.
Okay. 60 and 27 is sick. Like, this show is pissing me off. The show is pissing me off. Now, I definitely didn't think he was 60. I thought he was about 55, which ain't too far off. But 27 and 60 is just sick.
Okay, Gina, the live reactions are sending me. I'm here for the live reactions. Don't do a whole show about it, please. But this is funny.
Sick. Before she came on the show, her daddy already told her, you can't date anyone older than their 40s or the family's not going to accept him. 60? He's probably older than her daddy. Oh my God. This show's giving me anxiety. I'm about to take a shower, y'all, and I'm about to put y'all down. I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow, but I probably will watch another episode. I need to go to sleep. It's almost 1:30 in the morning.
Girl, call your BetterHelp counselor. BetterHelp. Gina needs an emergency appointment because her mind is sending. Gina is caught up in the game. Gina is lost.
It's too much.
It's too much.
I feel like she did my lashes longer today than she did last time.
Toilet confessions. Y'all, I'm having a eyelash emergency. Oh my God. Okay, we're stalled. Okay. It's funny. So I went to a homegoing a couple of months ago, and a friend of mine, she's a friend, but I don't talk to her often. She's really a good friend to another good friend, right? So anyway, we were talking, and she is a counselor, she's a therapist, and she told me that she's a BetterHelp contractor. And I was like, really? Tell me more about it. Obviously, she couldn't tell me details about any cases. I didn't even ask her. But I was like, well, how does it work? But really, they go on volume, and you could spend your whole day on appointments. And it's almost like any other gig app that you work. I was kind of surprised to find out, but this is what I also found out is that it's a feeder to just get private clients at the end of the day. Some people don't even want to go through BetterHelp. Like you might meet with someone a few times and then you end up taking them offline. Not that that's the way it's supposed to work, but people actually end up wanting to just go direct. And she said it's a feeder. She actually gets private clients through her BetterHelp pipeline. So that's what I learned. Okay. Okay. They will not fill out paperwork too, so you have to be careful. What do you mean? They won't fill out paperwork? Gina, you're giving Gloria the gopher with those lashes. Okay. I go to a therapist through my insurance and I love exactly. Just go through. Because I've heard that there were problems and BetterHelp, like sometimes people get caught up and caught out there, we're not keeping up with certifications, accreditations, and all of the things. Oh, they cannot be used. Yeah. I mean, if you need to get that good old fashioned doctor's note and get all of your paperwork so you can have, use your benefits appropriately. Yes. Okay. The good old fashioned stress. Okay. Yes. Sade Amor says she needs food therapy counseling. So like food addiction. Are we back? Okay, hold on, girl. Somebody done put some heebie-jeebie something in the air on our thing. Okay, so we're at 39:20. Gina is having toilet room confessionals about her lashes. All right, let's do a refresh. Okay, so you cannot use BetterHelp for getting your excuses from work. Don't do that. You're going to need to go to your regular brick and mortar practice. Okay, March 25th. Let's go.
I feel like she did my lashes longer today than she did last time.
She's probably tired of you complaining.
Y'all always ask me, what length lashes? I'm like, I don't know. I just be telling them short or long or this or that or whatever. So y'all know I just went to like baby lashes, and her husband has been doing my lashes. And then she saw me for the first time today in like three sessions. She was the only one available today. So she was like, oh, you have short lashes now. I was like, oh yeah, I think they're a 10 and a 12 mixed together. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's a 10 and a 12. So she did my lashes, and then she goes, well, I did 10, 12, and I mixed 13 in there. No, I did not ask you to mix 13. Did he have a 13 mixed in there? No. They don't look bad. I mean, of course, they look good. They look full and long, but they just look longer than what I want. Like, to me, this is not my baby.
Can people please stop giving her stuff to complain about? I wish. Could people please stop giving her stuff to complain at us about? I don't want to be complained at. I'm tired of her complaining at us. You know what I'm saying? Stop complaining.
Anymore. Once you add a 13 in there, like, no. Girl, I was a little mad. I'm like, but I think that's what's going on now because, hold on, let me put y'all down because I'm going to take this band off my head since my lashes are done now. Now that they're in these salon suites and not in their own unit anymore, they don't talk to each other. I mean, like talk to each other, but they don't have the same, like, she's in a different suite than her husband. So I guess they can't look at each other's looks to see what I got done last time. I don't know, but it's just...
I don't think that she knows that those sunglasses, first of all, they really don't fit her face like they should. Second, I think she thinks she's doing something that it's really not doing. They're awful. And we really didn't want to hear that lady pee-pee. Did we really need to hear the lady pee-peeing? Hey, look, she did your old lashes. She basically gave you the lashes that you were getting. I don't know what you used to get, but it's giving what you used to get.
A little longer. I'm gonna have to tell her next time. 10 and 12. That's it.
It's okay. I set you out of time.
Hello.
Hi.
I want to do a 12-ounce high-protein Greek yogurt, strawberry banana.
12-ounce high protein Greek yogurt. Yes, ma'am.
And that'll be it.
Or thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Smoothie King. Send me a coupon for a free smoothie, and it's good for today only. Please and thank you.
So she had to run, not walk. If anybody ever wanted to catch Gina out here on the okie doke, send her a coupon or an email for some free food. And baby, here she comes. Okay. Send her a coupon or some sort of promo for something free to eat. And she's on her way. Do you hear me?
Can I get some napkins, please? Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, this thing ready. It's a kid size. That's all I need. The strawberry banana is definitely a flavor I would have not gotten on my own if I had to pay for it. I would have waited to get this with Ashton, but there's no Smoothie King by my house anymore. That we used to have one, and they closed it down. I'm like, why would y'all close down Smoothie King of all places?
Because obviously nobody's going.
So yeah, we don't have any Smoothie King by us anymore. Okay, on the agenda is going to the mall. Today's my bestie's birthday. Aries season is here. March 25th, a star was born, okay? Today's Jenny's birthday, so I'm about to go to the mall. I just called her to ask her, give me some ideas, bitch. What you want? Anything you need? No. Shit. Oh, God. Yeah.
So, okay, you might need to vacuum. Also, it's just giving, she is wearing her athletic gear just for life. She's not going to the gym. And that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I'm so tired of this stalling. I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, we're at 40. What are we at? 43.20. Y'all.
I noticed it probably a few months ago. Didn't think much of it or whatever, but yeah. So I would have waited to get this with Ashton, but there's no Smoothie King by my house anymore. That we used to have one, and they closed it down. I'm like, why would y'all close down Smoothie King of all places? So yeah, we don't have any Smoothie King by us anymore. Okay,
nobody's
on
going.
The agenda is going to the mall. Today's my bestie's birthday. Aries season is here.
I feel like if it was that important for you to have something for Jen and A Star is Born and all of the things, you would have had her birthday gift ready to go.
March 25th, a star was born, okay? Today's Jenny's birthday, so I'm about to go to the mall. I just called her to ask her, give me some ideas, bitch. What you want? Anything you need? No. Shit. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, my God.
A mess. A complete mess.
Before I was rudely interrupted, so I'm headed to the mall to get my girl a birthday gift. Today's Wednesday. I'm not going to see her. I know I'm going to see her for sure Sunday. So if I don't find anything today, it's not a big deal. Last year, I got her jewelry and I gave her cash. The year before that, was that when I got her that Louis Vuitton luggage? I want to say I got her Louis Vuitton luggage the year before that. Anyway, thinking of going easy route, get her a Cartier ring. But I think she already has 2 Cartier rings. And I don't know which 2 she has. You know what? I think she has the 2 classic rings. I don't believe she has a nail ring. Ooh, that might be something to get. Okay. Huh.
Okay.
And then you can never go wrong with cash. You can never go wrong with a flight, a trip. The way these airports are going, I really don't even want to think about that. So,
oh God,
I'm really walking into the mall blind.
Where is?
I know she don't want no purse. She has a million purses.
Where is Prison Bay? Where is Mr. Perfect? And why have we not seen some sumptuous meals? I think it's the next episode where we're going to see the meals.
She got, last time we were talking about her bags, not that long ago, she was saying she still got purses with the tags on them that she bought, luxury purses with the tags on them. So I don't know. The Cartier nail ring actually sounds like a good idea. I don't know. Hopefully she'll call me back before I go into the mall. So we'll see. I don't want to be walking around aimlessly and then y'all are.
I mean, your best friend, are you not listening to things that she may have been talking about just in passing? Like, oh, girl, have you seen blah, da, 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 da? And then you're thinking, okay, that might be a good item to have on my potential list.
You know how I get? Might find something for myself. Oh, but let's try this drink. Not drink, smoothie. This is called their high protein Greek yogurt gut health strawberry banana smoothie.
Oh, so that means it's going to run you to the bathroom.
And when I looked on the board, they had 3 different flavors of this. The only one that was in my app for free was a strawberry banana, but they did have other flavors. Oh, that is good. The tartness from the Greek yogurt, that is very good. Yo, the new Louis store is huge. Makeup and everything. I mean, massive. Just had a funny interaction. This young man just walked up. Hey, come here. Come here, don't why you walking so fast? Come on, let me come talk to me. I said, boy, I know you my son's age. I'm grown. I'm 22. Way younger than my son. I said, sweetie, I'm 44. Okay? Plus, I'm in a relationship, but still. Don't nothing on me look 22. Don't nothing on me look in my 20s. Please, thank you.
Oh, God.
Everybody's shopping for the Chanel 25. Look, everybody's shopping for it. This is the mini. They have a lot of these, but it's just too little. Look at that. It's tiny. Told you guys I'm looking for an everyday bag. I ain't supposed to be shopping for myself, y'all. Oh my God. This is a nice everyday bag too, but it's just giving me 1980s. Like, not 1980s, like 1993. My mom would have wore this. And it's so soft for everyday bag. This would get scratched up. We got something. Okay, so I did a little damage at Chanel. Still trying to see what I'm going to do for Jennifer's gift. I just texted one of my...
So you went shopping. Girl, you went shopping to go pick up something for Jen, and you bought for yourself. Okay. Now, did she need to buy for a friend at Chanel? Absolutely not. But that's how Gina likes to play. she's playing like she does and she's acting like she does, I figured she does.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
But she's buying for herself on her friend's birthday. Okay.
Essays at a different store that's not in the mall. So I'm waiting on him to respond back with the days he's working and if he has the item available. Other than that, going around to these stores, I went to Louis Vuitton, Chanel, I went in Gucci. Jennifer wound up calling me back and I said, friend, give me just like 3 or 4 ideas of something that you really want, that you think you can use, just something. I just give me some ideas. I got some of my own ideas, but give me some ideas just in case. Of course, Bagwood called me right now. And she was like, Gina, I got so much stuff that I don't even use that I'm about to sell, luxury stuff, designer stuff that I'm about to sell. So she was like, don't even waste your money. So,
ooh, okay.
With that being said, I'm not going to just go that route. So that's always the easy route to go, but she said not to do it, so I'm not going that route. So the journey continues. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, it's the hair on the what do you call that thing? The ceiling fan outside. But I am quite sure in Houston there are some nice spas, resort in and around the city to go for a nice weekend to check in for, not for you and her to go, but for her to go and check in on a Friday and have a nice weekend over there, like at the Post Oak Hotel or somewhere, to check in and have everything, send her a car for them to come pick her up, take her, and she can luxuriate for 2 or 3 days on her own and have a nice car to pick her up and bring her back home on a Sunday. That's a nice gift. If you want to spend some moolah, if you're going to spend as much to buy her something in Chanel, you could send her for a nice weekend somewhere for a mom situation on her own. Not that you got to go and invite a bunch of people. Let her get a break on her own.
She's done.
Girl, this wig outside is ridiculous. Ooh, girl, we've been on some. Okay. A mess. So you're saying she didn't even go to Jen's party?
Make sure ain't no June bugs in her. And shake out. Okay.
Can you throw, I know this might sound like a crazy question, but any of the wig girls out here, can you throw a wig in the dryer? Would that even, not a hair dryer, I'm talking about the good old fashioned Samsung front loader. Can you, or put it in a pillowcase or a lingerie holder and throw a wig? I'm sure someone has tried it. And if you haven't tried it, let me know.
Y'all call me crazy for hanging drying my wig outside, but
you can throw it in the dryer. That would you? Yes.
It only makes sense. The last time I tried to dry one of my wigs right here on a chair, I hung it here.
And I would think if you put it in a lingerie holder or like a satin pillowcase or something, and throw that thing right in the Samsung and call it a day, that might be a nice even dry real quick, because the dryers don't play.
It took like 3 days for it to fully dry. I seen something where you can put your wigs in a pillowcase and put them in your actual dryer.
I don't understand why she wouldn't send her, like, everything you do for a best friend, you don't have to go. Hello, right? Why not send her to, I'm sure all around Houston, there's plenty of places to go and check in for a lovely weekend that makes you even forget that you're in Houston, or even just into somewhere in the surrounding. There's somewhere that is luxurious and you could spend whatever. It sounds like Gina was ready to spend at least $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. She's talking about Cartier rings and all kinds of stuff. there is somewhere where she could have a experience and prepay for everything and a car, and where she doesn't have to do anything on a weekend that she knows that her daughter is going to be over to the father's house or whatever the case might be. There's more than just buying things.
To me, that's crazy. I would never probably do that. But I definitely saw someone do it. So I'm tired.
Well, I'm tired.
There's another alarm going off.
I think Missy and fiance went to Post Oak. Very nice. Who's Missy? Her mind can't grasp the concept of wanting to go outside of materialistic BS, men or food. A spa day is just something like an experience. Right. I'm sure there's plenty of nice hotels downtown or around town. Some place that is a vibe, with a beautiful restaurant, all of the things, and just put your card on file and let her have a nice weekend. If that's, Missy Lynn. Okay.
Telling me I gotta take Ashton to training. I'm tired. Just picked up Ethan from his track meet. He had me pick him up early because he hurt his leg.
Oh, y'all, we're almost at the end. So I don't know what's, girl, we've been challenged on today. Today has been a challenge, but we've made it.
And then I just made him a doctor's appointment for in the morning. Just got home 5 minutes ago. Now the alarm is going off. Time to take Ashton to practice in about 15 minutes. I swear my job is never done. Y'all, I'm tired. I just want to lay across my bed and just take a nap. I just want to close my eyes for like 30 minutes. That's it. Is that too much? I ain't asking for much. But I'm about to finish this episode of Love of Attraction. I'm about to say Love is Blind, child. I'm so used to saying that, Age of Attraction. I'm about to finish watching.
She said her boyfriend sucked it off. Her boyfriend did something to it.
Episode. How many more episodes do I got? I think I probably got like 4 more till I'm caught up. I'm tired. Okay, let me pause this. I don't want to spoil this for you guys. I feel like I'm talking about it too much at this point. And for those of you who might actually want to watch this, I feel like I'm spoiling too much. It's a lot. And I'm going to try not to talk too much about it, but you guys need to watch this show, okay? Anyways, I'm finishing episode number 5, about to start episode number 6, but I think I'm going to watch Jessie Woo because she does commentary on this. And she did she has 2 current commentaries about this show. If y'all don't watch Jessie Woo, I talk about her, a little often. I love watching all of the reality shows. She watches them and then she does her commentary about them. And it's so funny, like the things that she sees or picks up on.
Remember, so let me talk about this. So you guys are commenting on her chin. Remember, y'all, I was watching an old episode of us getting together some months ago. And remember when we thought she had some hickeys or something on her chest? And it was funny because she did a video and it was she had some bruises. And we were like, girl, did he beat her up? Was it some hickeys, whatever? Well, of course, come to find out, she had that surgery, right? So she had filmed some videos in between the time that she had the surgery and was healing, but didn't tell us that she had the surgery, right? So I'm saying that to say, girl, she could have had some damn chin surgery for all we know. Hello? How many times has she had a surgery, heal, and then want to tell us the backstory that, oh, well, what you guys didn't know, I didn't tell you guys, but
that we as the viewer probably missed, but she's like honed in paying attention. I love Jessie Woo. But anyways, I'm about to log my calories in this app that I've been using. Y'all,
now she's counting
Subway.
calories.
Yes, I ate in my bed. Don't judge me. I went to Subway, and y'all know I am a coupon girl. One thing about it, what is my favorite line, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls?
If it's free, it's for me.
No matter how much money I make in this world, I always want to save a coin. Y'all, I had a free footlong sub in the Subway app. I had to buy nothing. Then I just had to put enough points, a free footlong sub. Then any footlong sub for $6.99, and they let you use that any footlong sub for $6.99 multiple times. So I got a footlong for me, Ethan, and Ashton, and I got 3 footlongs for $14. That's less than $5 a sandwich.
But you'll pay $14 for a drink. That's all I'm saying. You'll pay $14 for a drink, but you are so happy about spending $14 on a whole dinner for your athlete adolescents who need a good meal.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Look, there's nothing wrong with sandwich night, but at the end of the day, kids need a meal, a real meal. They don't need a sandwich night all the time or fast food night all the time. But it's so funny to me how you're going to go shopping around for luxury items and spend thousands and thousands of dollars and even spend thousands of dollars on a friend that what I'm seeing word on the street is you didn't even go to her birthday party. But to feed your kids, you are trolling apps to buy cheap food for kids that need. Sometimes middle schoolers and high schoolers, you know how it is with the kids. They won't eat all day. They'll have some damn French fries and Funyuns and a soda. Okay? They need a meal.
Okay. That was dinner. Brought them home. We got chips at the house. We got juice at the house. Y'all make it do what it do. Yeah, that's how you feed your family for cheap when you're trying to be
when you're trying to be high roller at the Galleria. Okay, when you done spent $7,000 on a purse, you gonna make sure to spend $14 on dinner.
Easy and don't feel like cooking. Okay, hold on. Let me get in this app and log.
She ought to be ashamed of herself. At the end of the day, you gonna spend all of that money to buy luxury items. You should not be skimping on your kids. Like at the end of the day, they need a real meal.
All I've had today was that Subway sandwich. That's it. I didn't have iced coffee today. I haven't had anything. Did I eat anything today?
Are you still fasting for Ramadan? Girl, it was the Ramadan lie in the last video that took me out.
Did I even have any candy? Oh, I had the smoothie. I sure did. Okay, so I had the 12-ounce smoothie, and then I had the turkey footlong. Okay, it says
I bet you her GPS is a fool. The fact that she can't even remember what she's eating, all you need to go back into your GPS movements for the day and see where you've been, and that will tell you where she's eaten.
I'm still under my daily calorie goal by 100 calories. So
what's your calorie goal?
I don't think I'm gonna eat anything else. It's possible. I don't think I'm gonna eat anything else because I'm full. Okay, so I want to see what I got from Chanel. I really don't even feel like opening it right now. I want to open it right now. Should I open it right now?
We'll see it. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on a second, guys. All right, let's see. We're not. Is this okay? Okay, hold on just a second, guys. I feel like it's the next episode where she basically says she still hadn't gotten anything for Jen. And they drink that whole damn bottle of De Leon or whatever they call that stuff. Girl. I don't think she unboxes it in this video, does she? I guess we'll find out over the weekend. I don't see her. Okay, I don't see. I guess it'll probably be another episode. Okay, guys, let me let y'all go. I hope I made up for yesterday. My bad, y'all. But we'll do some tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you guys. So today, I hope you guys have a wonderful. If I don't see y'all, if you're taking a break from the internet this weekend, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. Make sure to tap in. Okay. Replay is real. Make sure to tap in and have a wonderful Easter, whatever you celebrate, whatever you're celebrating or celebrated. Enjoy. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're not in the live, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Come and do a replay with us. Okay. All right, you guys. Enjoy. Happy Easter. Happy whatever. Have a nice weekend. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.